Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to Cinema Cam Productions. Welcome to the game review of Fortnite. Fortnite is a co-op sandbox survival video game developed by People Can Fly and Epic Games. The game was released as a paid early access on July 15th, 2017, and it plans to eventually be a free-to-play game. This is very odd to me. I very rarely see a pay-to-play early access and a free-to-play late access. Usually it's free-to-play for the beta and everything so they can get all their bugs out of the way, and then you can pay for the actual game. But this is vice versa. It's totally different. So the way Fortnite is described is it's like a co-op sandbox survival game, and it's about exploration, scavenging items, crafting weapons, building Fortnite structures, and fighting against waves of zombies and monsters. It gets really intense, but at the very beginning, it's just like, what's going on? I mean, there is so much tutorial, it's really hard to compact. Players will work together so they can scavenge items and use for building and defend their structures and objectives from the husks. So generally you'll have like arrays or atlases, and eventually you'll have to like save survivor buildings and then defend those. You get to build awesome like pyramid structures and just your own buildings, and you generally get to do it with 3 other players. You can choose your friends or random people online. This game's actually been in development for quite some time. It was revealed back in 2011 at Spike Video Game Awards. A whole lot of complaints that this game is getting right now is that it's just so repetitive, and honestly, I don't know what everybody can expect from an early access game. That's how they all are. And this game is very unique in its own way. The way I can describe it is it's a tower defense in its own way. Basically, you're the tower and you're defending, you know, your little platform, your atlas, your survivors, whatever the heck you're defending from, and you're defending from zombies. Something that's pretty cool about this is that on July 26th, 2017, it was announced that Fortnite had sold over 500,000 digital pre-order copies, which is a lot for a really underground game, and I was one of those orders, so without me, they'd be like 499,999, so But whenever you buy the game and you very first jump in, you're put into this massive tutorial loading session where it honestly takes about an hour and a half to complete the entire tutorial because there is just so much you need to learn. It is a lot, but once you get it down, it's like muscle memory. It's like driving a stick shift, driving clutch, you know, making food. It's so muscle memory after everything that you just do it instantly after like probably 3 hours of gameplay. This game was released on Windows, Mac, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, which was surprising to me. They released them on consoles and PC, which was really awesome. Like I mentioned earlier, this game is listed under their genre as survival, but really I see it more as like a survival kind of tower defense. I don't really know why they don't put tower defense in there, because there is traps and everything that you can lay out too to kind of defend your base and everything. It's really cool. Here's just some thoughts on the game that I think, some things that they should probably change, that they should keep, that they should make better, so on and so forth. Once you get done with the tutorial, basically, you get put in with this little robot. I already forgot her name. I don't really care about her. I kind of muted her in-game because she got so annoying, and I just keep subtitles on. But basically, this little robot tells you what to do through the rest of the game. She's like your guide, pretty much. Like, you know, you have to go to people for quests and most like MMOs and stuff like that. Well, for this one, there's a little robot that just tells you what to do. So basically, the entire objective of this game is just to defend your base from the zombies, keep on gathering survivors, upgrade your weapons, upgrade your hero, collect more heroes, and just upgrade everything until you get to the very max. And they don't know where they're going to go after that because nobody's really reached that yet, I don't think. I'm like in the mid-tier right now. I haven't really gone too far, but I've gone far enough to see where it gets crazy, to say the least. Like I mentioned earlier, the very beginning of the game, it's a lot to remember. So basically, once you get it all down, it's really easy. Like the first probably 10 to 20 hours of gameplay is going to be the easiest stuff of your entire life. And then once you get introduced to Plankerton, which is a new town that you have to go to kind of defend things, you have to build your own structures over there, it's really hard because all of a sudden these zombies are a lot stronger and you're not equipped for them yet, and you have to learn a whole bunch of new stuff. Then once you learn that, it's just recycle, repeat, recycle, repeat. It really is. I love it and I hate it at the same time. I can't think of a thing that I hate about this game. There is just something I don't like about it, and I don't know what it is. I love the game itself. I literally sit down for hours every night and play it, but something in the back of my head is just like, wow, I really don't want to play this game, but I do at the same time. Like, I do want to play it more than I don't want to. So some things that they should probably fix. They just recently added EXP nerf, I think they did at least. At least I'm not gaining any XP anymore. Before you'd gain EXP out the wazoo, and then you just get like some skill points that you can upgrade your brackets with, and which I loved. It's really freaking awesome how you upgrade your brackets, which by the way, some of those probably do need to be buffed, because like if you add a hero to your slot, you only gain like 9 stamina or something like that. It's kind of messed up, Epic Studios. Or sorry, Epic Games. But I think they need to add a buff to some of the skill points, because some of them are just, they just seem like they're too little for something that you need to purchase, you know? Like, by the end of the game, you need to purchase all of those, so getting them early in the game just seems like a waste of your skill points that are so scarce to get. They also have their own little case system, so to say, except instead of cases, they have llamas. Yeah, you heard me right. I said llamas. So instead of opening cases, you randomly get these things called mini llamas, upgrade llamas, you know, prestige llamas, and like random event llamas. It's just basically like, think of CSGO's cases, except they're llamas, and you get them enough in the game, and you don't have to pay real-life money to open them, that you don't honestly have to spend a single dollar on the game, unless you are doing the paid early access. So, what I'm thinking that they're going to do is whenever it comes out free-to-play, they're going to make you pay for the llamas, which would make sense. I mean, it is a free-to-play game. You got to get some money out of it somehow. I don't think they'd put advertisements within their game, because that'd just be a waste of their time. So right now, the way it works, if you get the pay-to-play early access, you get these llamas, and you basically just beat them up, and they give you random loot. I mean, you get them awarded almost every single mission, so every single mission, you have a chance of getting loot. It's really cool. And at the end of every mission, you'll get, like, like, achievements and everything like that, so you'll get, like, random little pieces of loot, like a random hero, a random weapon, you know, random survivor, random schematic of something. But yeah, that's pretty much just, like, my entire hindsight on Fortnite. Fortnite is by far one of my favorite games right now. I don't know what it is about it, but something on me, like in my head, is just like, hey Jacob, go back and play some more Fortnite, because this game is so freaking fun. And I don't know why. I honestly do not whatsoever know why. But the other side of me is like, oh man, you could go play some other games, you could go outside, be productive, you know, do something besides play this game, but I want to play it more than I want to do anything else for some reason. I do not know. Just something about like the upgrading and building your own stuff, survival aspect, and tower defense aspect is amazing to me. I've never seen any game like this besides like Plants vs. Zombies, believe it or not. And that's a game I compare it to all the time. It's like a survival Plants vs. Zombies where you're actually in it. It's like a first-person Plants vs. Zombies, almost like that PvP thing, except a lot better. But yeah, that's like my hindsight on Fortnite. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys give that like button a huge render. Also, make sure you guys check out Fortnite. This video is not sponsored whatsoever. I just thought I'd make my own little review on it, because I know a lot of people are checking it out, or they haven't heard of it, and maybe they did hear of it, and they just want to know what it's about. So yeah, my name is Jacob from CinemaCam Productions, and I will talk to you guys later. See you guys.